Bang, we in this motherfucker. What's going on, everybody? We live. It's your boy CC Semtex coming to you with Bruiser, the dog, with a stream update. Just to let you know, I've had time to stream. I just haven't been able to stream. Technical difficulties with my computer because I'm broke and practically homeless. I am stuck on Windows Vista still. I have not been able to upgrade yet. So I need to upgrade in order to get any of the streaming applications to work. OBS won't work, Wirecast won't work, vMix won't work, uh, XSplit won't work. None of that works. So it's not going to work unless I upgrade my operating system. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to stream. I can still play League. I don't know how, excuse me, but I can still do that at least. So I've been doing that, and I've still been on the Xbox. I just haven't been able to, excuse me, to stream. And now that that's out the way, that's the streaming update. I just kind of wanted to do a quick rant slash ramble on some wrestling. Just a little idea of mine that I had. I was watching a YouTube video from the What Culture Wrestling YouTube channel. What Culture Pro Wrestling, I think it is. Um, it's first off, that channel is phenomenal. If you're a wrestling fan, you need to subscribe. Like yesterday, like what are you doing? That channel, and it's not only is it funny, but most everything that they talk about is true. So, um, but one thing that I was watching was the King of the Ring, the 10 facts about the King of the Ring, and they pointed out something that even I overlooked. And I'm sure a bunch of other wrestling fans, diehard or not, overlooked over the years, and that is the fact that um, the King of the Ring has created a lot of really terrible king gimmicks. Really bad. I mean, there's a few kings that like I'll accept, like King Booker. I think King Regal could have been done a little bit better, but it was awesome because he was the general manager of Raw too, and now you're the King of the Ring, so that was cool. Turn the lights off. That was cool. Um, and then there's a couple. King Kurt was cool, kind of. Um, but the only king, just so everyone knows, that matters in wrestling has held 183 world titles in his career is Jerry the King Lawler. I just wanted to get that, you know, out the way. So when they say king, first off, that's the only king in wrestling that resonates with me. Boom, Jerry the King Lawler. Fist drop off the second turnbuckle. Pile driver. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking, like when Edge won the King of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about the King of the Ring for the right reasons. Because you always give these guys these crappy little king gimmicks. When Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he won the King of the Ring, he wasn't talking about, no, well, now I'm King Stone Cold and I'm going to drink a spot of tea instead of a beer. No, he was still whooping Vince McMahon's ass and flipping him off and drinking beer and catching people in bear traps and hanging them from the ceiling and putting snakes in their mattress and all types of stuff, or in their couch, whatever. Um, yeah, he was still Stone Cold. When Edge won the King of the Ring, he wasn't a king. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? And those were good King of the Rings when they didn't turn into the king. But my thinking is that the event itself was good before they started doing that. And in order to bring that back fully, because think about it, you had the 205 Live Cruiserweight Classic. Okay, That was cool because we got to see Kota Ibushi, we got to see Cedric Alexander, we got to see a bunch of people. TJP goes on and wins the whole darn thing. Man, it was awesome. So, but that's just with cruiserweights. So why not bring back the King of the Ring, except call it something different, so that way nobody is entitled or obligated to walk around with this ridiculous King gimmick. Why not make the HBK Classic, because he was the greatest in-ring performer of all time. I don't care what you say. I don't care what his overall record is, his King of the Ring record, his SummerSlam record, his damn Survivor Series. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He's the greatest in-ring performer, period. And still, and why not name the classic after him? Because he retired as the best in-ring performer. He could do it. He could still do it today, but he just doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. Um, so why not name it after him? The HBK Classic. Make him a special referee for the main event, for the finals. How about that? You know, that'd be huge. And the winner of the tournament, instead of rocking around with a stupid gown and a crown that they don't deserve, because only the king should wear that, um, they get respect as the best in-ring performer in the WWE at that time. Period. Point blank. That's it. Because by doing that, and this is my thinking, okay, by doing that, you have to recognize the winner for just being good. And then, of course, if it's something saying that, okay, this person has won this tournament, so now he is being recognized as the best in-ring performer in WWE right now, whether he has the strap or not, think about it. If he does have the strap, okay, cool. He's the champion and he has proved why, and he can continue his run, and it's awesome. If he's not, if the champion, the finals winner is not the WWE champion at the time, the WWE champion and him now have an instant feud, because the champion's not going to sit there and allow anybody to be like, hold on, you ain't better than me. So I'm the champ. You see what I'm saying? It would put instant heat between champion and the winner of the tournament. It would create a phenomenal feud if done right. And it should be done right, because your WWE champion should be somebody who's carrying your company, and the winner of an HBK Classic, first off, it has HBK's name in it, so they better not even be terrible entering the tournament. That is the whole point. You put your best 8 or 16 or however they did it back in the day and let them compete and have the greatest matches ever seen. And that is a phenomenal pay-per-view bridge between, you only got 5 that people particularly care about, and that's SummerSlam, Survivor Series. You bring back the King of the Ring, change it to the HBK Classic, Royal Rumble, and then Mania. Everything else in between those, nobody really gives a crap about. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody cares. And it's not that they're not promoted or produced well. The reason why nobody cares is our fault as fans. Because we're the fans that no matter what we say, we know we're the fans that run to No DQ and all these extra sites and get these sources and find out what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, because Dave Meltzer went on there and told everybody this is going to happen. And he's like the king of the WWE sources, I guess. So it's like, well, if you got somebody who's sitting here doing interviews with all the big wigs of the WWE and then going onto the website and telling us, we just ruined the show for ourselves. WWE did not ruin the show for us. We ruined the show for ourselves because we chose to go to the websites and search all that stuff up. I'm not trying to knock No DQ, because I'll probably go on it later. But I'm not trying to knock them. It's just, that's what it is. It's available. They got it there. We go there and we read the results, and we know that people are going to show up in the Rumble. We know what number, we know who's going to do what, and what's going to happen. So we kind of kill it for ourselves, or we'll record. People will record dark matches like Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler. The little dark match they had on the SmackDown that Nakamura made his debut, and then they'll upload it to YouTube, and then I go on there and watch it because I'm a huge Nakamura fan, and I like Dolph Ziggler too. And I'm thinking, oh, this match is going to be awesome because Dolph Ziggler's freaking incredible in the ring, and I love Shinsuke Nakamura. So I go on there and watch it, and then Backlash comes, and I'm like, this is kind of the same thing that you see what I'm saying? Like, it's slightly different, but not by much. So, having said that, it's it's a little annoying because I already seen it. It's not new when it comes to Backlash. Now, WWE, I will say this: you could do your match cards a little better. If you're going to promote Shinsuke Nakamura for that long, it makes no sense to me why he was the first match. People have been waiting for it and waiting for it, but you've been having him fight every week. He's just haven't had a match. You've been having him go at it with Dolph Ziggler, a couple Kinshasas here, a couple zigzags there, or a super kick here, whatever. And then what happens is that we've seen them exchange enough, so now when they hit these moves in the match, we don't care. We don't. Why couldn't they just have a brawl that the referees came out and broke up, ringside people broke up, and then that way, when it got to Backlash, it's like, oh, they finally get to go at it. No restrictions. It's finally going down. I just think that would have been better, but and then that way, if you'd have done it that way, then it could have been the first match and it'd have been cool. But you pretty much gave it all up on SmackDown and showed us what was going to happen, and we were like, okay, it is what it is. Um, Waving at the neighbor. It is what it is. But, anyways, that's just my thought. It just wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. But that's because I watched it. Because we, as fans, recorded it and put it on YouTube and done some dumb stuff that ruins the show. But anyways, as I'm losing a train of thought because I'm getting distracted, um, that was it for that, I guess, as far as the whole idea of the HBK Classic. I still think that should happen. And of course, with us as fans, to stop with the no DQ and the whatever sources, WrestleZone, I don't know, Wrestle Observer, free, I don't know. Stop it and just watch the show. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Just watch it. Because I'm noticing as I'm just watching it and I'm staying away from those websites, it's starting to feel a little bit more like it used to for me when I would watch it and get invested. And I'm like, oh, this is going down. And it's not just one of my favorite wrestlers. It's just because it's happening on Raw. Very, very invested with Braun Strowman. So yeah, hopefully he recovers well and comes back and runs through Brock Lesnar or somebody. That'd be awesome. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you next time in my Halo shirt. I'm out. Bruiser. Bruiser. You out? Yeah, you out. Deuces.